Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we are gathered here today on this wonderful occasion to bear witness to the divorce of Johnny Depp. Were they married?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, they were. Oh, the divorce, the sweet, wonderful divorce. Johnny Depp and Mrs. Amber Heard. Here, the court will come to order. It's this BTG squad. So I haven't really been following that story. Apparently, you have a little bit more.
I just know that it's like they ruled in the favor of him.
Is it true that she took a crap in his bed?
I don't know. See, you already know more than me.
Well,
I've never heard about that.
I've just been going off like the thumbnails and stuff that I've been seeing on YouTube. Apparently, she was abusive. Have you ever had a woman beat you? This is something that I'm always curious. You remember Wade, right? He used to get beat by his wife, dude, all the time. Like, he would show up to work with black eyes when we were out.
But that was from what's-his-face?
No, it was from his girl. He told me. It was from his wife or his girlfriend or whatever.
But yeah.
So apparently Johnny Depp was going through the same thing with Amber Heard, and she looked so innocent.
I mean, in all fairness, for me, the only reason I really care is I hope Johnny Depp starts making movies again. Because he is a good actor.
Yeah, I don't think he
got... And they, took him out of doing that. That's why he wasn't in the new, Fantastic Beasts movie. They took him out of that because of all that.
He got canceled from this?
Yeah,
it wasn't his fault, though. Oh, yeah, See, this is...
Supposedly he was doing the same thing.
Damn,
her back, right?
We didn't do our research on this because we have no idea.
What
are we supposed to do? We're supposed to Google this right here?
Yeah,
we're in the middle of a show, baby.
Well,
let's see. Should I just Google Amber Heard?
Well, let's find out the story, Amber Heard and Johnny Depp's story, what all happened.
People are screaming you freaking tool bags. Yeah. How could you not know exactly what's going on?
We can still voice our opinion. What is it to you?
My opinion does matter. There will be order in that screen, right? Here.
I second that. What? I don't know what I'm seconding.
I second
but I'm there
I second the motion, dog.
Yeah.
Mute this. I don't want you to play nothing, son. Because I heard things that I heard she apparently let loose a bunch of rumors. Well, why don't we just read a little bit?
He's 58. Damn.
He's a stud. What are you talking about?
Look at him. He's trying to look all innocent too. He's like, man, she beat me.
He's like, I've never, dude. Okay, before we read that,
you got to remember he is an actor. They both were actors.
They're both
actors.
Yeah, so whenever I see actors in court cases, I'm like, you're just lying, aren't you? You're just
he's one of the
acting.
Best actors in the history of acting.
Right, and then
that's what
I watched just a little bit of his testimony, when he was on stage being grilled by her lawyer. I watched just a little bit of it, and I turned it off because he was talking so slowly. He was being so meticulously careful with his words. I was like, oh my God, this dude, just say what you want to say. But then I realized he's an actor. He's Johnny Depp. This is all being recorded. I was like, this man has one wrong word. Yeah. You screw up one wrong thing, one word, you say the wrong word, you are so ass.
This is the acting gig of all acting gigs for Johnny Depp.
Yeah, this is it, baby. This is going to get you your life back, son.
He's like, I did it. I've accomplished all. I am the best.
I have accomplished everything I want. That's a terrible Johnny Depp impression.
But in all fairness, he was supposedly getting beat by her, so.
That's weird to me. I can't.
I guess, but if if he's a smart man, he knows he can't he's Johnny Depp and he can't hit her back. So he's got to take the beating.
You're right. What the hell am I talking about? No, you don't. Every man just stands there and takes it.
Yeah.
Unless you're a pimp, or you're a ghetto, you're a thug, you're a hood. You just, what can you do? You have to walk away from a woman beating your ass.
Let's not all forget that Tiger Woods was attacked by his woman with an effing golf club.
Oh, self-edit.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
I stopped myself. I didn't finish the word.
Roger that, young man.
Yeah.
She attacked Tiger. I didn't know Tiger Woods was doing.
She went after him with a golf club, one of his ex-women.
One of his exes? How many does he have?
I don't know.
That guy's a hoe for sure.
Don't you remember a bunch of women went after him saying he like slept with them and stuff?
Yeah. So she had reason probably to go after him with whatever, right?
But, yeah, supposedly Johnny Depp was a wife beater, right? Calling him a wife beater, she says.
Yeah. This is in Yahoo News, which I don't know how reliable that is, but I mean, why would you twist up this story? Private details about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's relationship are being aired in court, including what their former marriage counselor describes as mutual abuse between the stars. Depp, who's 58, is suing Heard, 36, for defamation.
Oh, he's suing her.
Over an op-ed she wrote for the Washington Post in which she opened up about surviving domestic violence. He originally filed the $50 million lawsuit. Yeah, get your bag. As hoes say nowadays, get your bag, girl or guy. In 2019, he filed a $50 million lawsuit, but it was delayed due to the pandemic. Let's see. Back in November 2020, Depp lost his highly publicized UK libel lawsuit case against British tabloid The Sun for calling him a wife beater. The court upheld the outlet's claims as being substantially true, quote unquote, and Heard testified to back up the claims. So, whatever. He's suing her directly right now. They broke up in May 2016 when Heard sought a domestic violence restraining order against him, accusing him of abusing her.
4 years. They finally got to court. That's crazy.
Yeah, right? What the hell?
They've both been in like just hating each other for the last 4 years.
Yeah,
it's like you can't even get over it because it's like still not solved, you know?
That's weird. I wonder why it took that long.
Well, they said because of 2 of the years was what? Because of COVID, it said.
Oh. No, but this is before that. They're saying they broke up in 2016 when she sought a domestic violence restraining order and accused him of abusing her. Back in 2016 is when she said that. But they had been married since 2011. No. They wed in 2015. Oh.
So they weren't even married for a year?
No. Yeah, I completely spaced over that. They were married for about a year when she abused him of domestic violence in 2016, and then they got divorced. So they were married for about a year and divorced.
Maybe he was acting then, too.
Either way, it's possible.
He's like, no, lady, I was just acting. It wasn't real.
Yeah. What's the correct... So you said you've never been hit by a woman, right? Have you ever been beat on?
Yeah, I've been hit. It's long. I've dated a woman once that was super into, like... She hit me, and she wanted to be like...
Oh, she
wanted to be hit, too, but I was always like...
Yeah.
I could never do it. Because in the back of my head, it's like... I feel like she's the woman that, like, if I did do it, then she's going to like, what'd you do that for? Like, after they ask. Like, I could see a woman being like I'm not... I hate to say that, but...
What?
I'm not saying all women are like that. That's not what I'm saying. I just feel like she was the kind of woman that would try to turn it around and use it against me if she wanted to. I could, like, in the back of my head, I couldn't do it, so I never did. But she wanted me to.
So when you say she wanted you to hit her, what, like, bedroom hitting?
Yeah.
Oh.
But, like, I couldn't do it. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, in my head, I'm like, no, this could, like, because I feel like I'm a smart enough man to, like, I think things through more than I should sometimes. Anyways, so I definitely think about stuff like that. And I'm like, no, this isn't right. I feel like this is not going to benefit me in any way.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it couldn't have, maybe, but I just felt like, nah, I'm going to get myself in a bad, like in the back of my head, I'm like, I'm going to put myself in a bad situation if I do this.
You could get yourself into a bad situation. And I feel like we live in a weird and strange time right now with women. Like, women nowadays are very aggressive. They are very violent. At least a lot of the women that I have come in contact with over my life, man, like you're saying, a lot of them want some violence.
I've had things thrown at me.
Yeah,
I mean, I've had it, you know.
A lot. Yeah, they're looking for a little bit of aggression out of you as a man. Sometimes they want you to like get physical. They want you to get rough with them. And I think there should be, because I remember reading into this once, and there's like a law or something that says, like, if your girl comes to you and she's like, hey, I want you to be violent and physical with me, like tonight, let's get crazy. I want you to choke me, like all the crazy stuff. You know what I'm talking about, right? everything.
I can do that, but I'm not going to like leave bruises.
Right, but if she tells you I want all that stuff, she says I want you to slap me, like everything, like bruise me up. There should be some way where you could record her saying that, have her sign something, then you're okay now. We can do this, right? But
out and redacted.
Yeah, it's not. There's like I looked it up at one point, and I'm not accurate on this at all, but I remember reading that doesn't hold up in court, even if you have her on recording, because they're like, you could have a gun on her behind the camera.
So what if it's an actual camera while I'm showing both of you?
I don't know. Then your buddy
you're like they're two together.
Then your buddy could be behind the camera pointing a gun at her. Like there's never a good, and even if you have her sign something, she could eventually say, I was under duress or like whatever. So there's essentially violent.
It was deep faked video right nowadays. Just wait for that to happen.
Could be.
I'm just saying. I didn't do that. Someone made that up.
Yeah, man. It's always a very tricky game you have to play if you're going to be aggressive with a woman, if she wants you to be, or if she's trying to play games like that. This situation like this, even the Will Smith thing. You saw what Will Smith did to Chris Rock at the Oscars?
Yeah. And now they're taking him off everything.
Dude, he lost everything.
Just because he slapped a man. He didn't even punch him, he slapped him.
It is insane how much money he lost over this. My soul hurts for him, and everybody's now hating Jada Pinkett.
I feel like a lot of people are hating on him too, though, and they shouldn't be. Like, I feel like the way what he did, like he was trying to stand up for it just got to him, man. Some things just get to people. He probably heard enough and he just couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah, but you got to hold it together on TV.
Man, but think how many times he probably has, and he just finally lost it.
Right, but damn, man.
I don't think he should be punished like that. I don't think that's the right. Like, Netflix is taking his movies off. Like, he was supposed to make a new Bright movie, and now they're like, we're canceling that.
I know.
And why is this the cancel culture? Because he slapped somebody? Man, it's such bull. It is.
Yeah, I'm pissed about it because he had a documentary on Disney that I was really getting into. So he's ruining my life as well as his own.
Yeah, I want to see those movies, man.
Yeah, all of our lives are now being adversely affected by this.
You're telling this man can't do one wrong thing in his life and he's going to have to suffer for...
Do you know the story?
So bad.
Do you know the story of his wife?
Well, I know they were on TV and she admitted
she had
live TV, right?
She had an entanglement with her son's best friend.
But they're actors. That's what everyone's forgetting too.
No,
was it real?
Is she an actor?
Yes. She was in the Matrix movies.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's how forgettable you are, Jada. Okay?
But that's the thing that bothers me. These people aren't allowed to do anything. I get their act, but they still are people. I get they're supposed to be they're kind of held to a higher standard, but they're still going to do human behavioral things. They are humans.
Yeah, it's the little bastards in the corporate offices who just can't handle the heat. They can't handle any kind of little criticism from any group or anybody. So they're like, listen, we don't want to hear the tweets. We don't want people to boycott our company. We're just going to get rid of Will. Okay, let's just eliminate the problem. Yeah. So technically, we're the problem, the fans. Because it's people like us.
Whoever went against them.
Right, it's people who get outraged.
Society, whatever the society is that canceled them.
Yeah, it's not us. People. I should take that back. It's not us. I'm talking about it's the people that are watching these people. We're the ones that are canceling them. It's people who get outraged about everything.
We're outraged, but on a different level.
Yeah, I'm outraged because they canceled him for this stupid little slap. I also think Chris Rock should have freaking tackled him and beat the hell out of him, but I don't think that's possible.
In all fairness, small. Chris Rock is a comedian, and he's been a comedian for a lot of years. You're going to tell me he probably didn't, maybe not from Will Smith, but he probably deserved that slap from somebody sometime in his life.
I'm sure
it was a long time coming, and it happened.
How dare you, sir?
I'm not
We will bring this courtroom to order.
I'm just saying, it's amazing that it hasn't happened more.
Yeah, I'm shocked. So, yeah,
and maybe it has. You just haven't seen it.
Comedians get away with a lot, you know.
And I'm not saying he shouldn't be allowed to be a comedian and say things either. That's not what I'm saying either. I'm not on the cancel culture by any means, but I'm just saying eventually you're going to push someone's buttons far enough that someone's going to react. It's
But
just
it's
what it
weird,
is.
though. It wasn't Chris Rock that pushed his buttons. It was Jada. Because we all saw the video. He was laughing at the joke, right?
Something until like flipped a switch.
Yeah, and he's like, I got to defend my wife.
She pushed the button. He's like...
Yeah, it feels... he's like... It feels strange talking about any of this because none of us have any clue what's really going on. You know, it'd be like if you or I were to have a divorce or a breakup or something, and everybody on the like that watches us like starts commenting, "Oh,
I get it.
Jared's a terrible person," and they have no idea. Like none of us have a clue.
That's what I'm trying to say. Even in your life, there's been a situation where someone said something to you, and it just took it too far for you.
Oh yeah, it was
like in
Justin.
your head. It's like, I'm done.
Yeah, it was Justin while we were at work. I freaking, it was the only time I've ever freaked out on anybody at work and yelled. It was Justin because he kept asking me about a measurement, and I kept telling him, and he kept asking, and I started yelling and then cursing and stuff. And I've
been with you another time. I remember when we were cleaning up garbage around the site, and like the guys weren't listening, and you like were mad at them.
Maybe.
Remember, there's so many people. We had to pick up all that from a tank.
Oh,
that blew
yeah. Dude, there's been a few times, but yeah, occasionally
I've
people
done it
lose
too.
it.
I've done it.
Yeah.
Everybody's done it.
Everybody should be, and I shouldn't have been fired for that, right?
No. Because, I mean, the thing is, a lot of people let a lot of other things go, and eventually everything just builds up and you let it go.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm a pretty calm-headed person, but eventually, like, it depends on what's on your mind on the day, too. 10 other things could have happened to you during the day, and that one thing just brought it over the top. Yeah. It was enough. You couldn't do it no more.
So have you found any good coping mechanisms when you get to that boiling point? I punch the punching bag.
Well, I do that at home, but when it happens, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, but don't you like take a deep breath and you think and all this? Is there any techniques you have to keep your demons at bay?
I mean, there's times I just walk away, but I've been on another job where I've literally like blacked out. Like in my head, I got so mad, like I couldn't even like see anymore.
Did you kill somebody?
No, but I like...
Hold up.
We'll be back. But I remember yelling at the guy, and it was over the stupidest thing. But I just got, like, he was pissing me off so much, and I just, like... And, like, I was so angry and upset with him because he's just pissing me off, and I hate... Like, it's nobody you know. It was a long time ago. But I was cooking somewhere, and the guy just made me mad. And, like, I, like, literally, like, blacked out in my head. Like, in my head, I pictured myself, like, taking his head and like putting it in the fryer. Like that's how pissed off I was. But I didn't do that. But I got in his face and I like yelled at him. I was ready to like fight him right there because he's pissing me off so much. Yeah, I just couldn't take it. Like I didn't care if I got my ass beat, you know. I just wanted, like I couldn't take it anymore from him. I was like,
some people have that effect. It's to take you to that place. Yeah. And it's so sad, man, to watch you get there, too. Because at the end of it, you're like, damn, I wish I hadn't freaked out like that. But in the moment, you're justified and you're right, and that person needs to die in the moment.
But some people, like, I feel like sometimes I can identify that part, too, like, when I can tell if I'm making somebody angry. Like, if I know I'm, like, going too far, I try to, like, walk away from the situation, too, before... Some people just keep going and, like, purposely push your buttons.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I try not to do that to people because I know how it is. So I try not to do, like, if I can tell I'm getting somebody, like, super annoyed, I try to, like, take it down a notch, you know?
Pretty simple to do, right? Yeah. How come some people don't have that ability? You're like, you can see I'm putting my hands in my pocket. I keep saying, well, it's been nice talking to you. I keep trying to leave. You keep talking. Or you see me sitting there just looking at you, and I'm not laughing at your jokes. I'm not smiling. And you keep on. Like, don't you understand how close I am to you? Don't you realize I can grab you at any second? Mm-hmm. This could be the end of your life. And you just keep talking. I don't understand people like that.
I'm sure I've done it too. Everybody's probably done it where they're just like, man, leave me alone. Yeah. And you just don't realize it, but...
Maybe.
I try to, like, notice that stuff, I guess. Because I worry about, like, using up people's time because, like, I know I don't want my time wasted either. Yeah. So I try to look at it both ways.
True.
You know, I feel like I'm always like impeding on people a lot of times.
No, man. Other people's time is never more important than ours.
But you know what I mean? Like, even when I come over here, I worry about, like, if you're busy or something. Like, I don't want to.
No, dude.
I don't want to like impede on your time either. Like I know how important time is to people.
It's
because sometimes you got stuff going on.
But no.
And sometimes people don't want to say though. So like I try to like bring it out too at the same time.
I understand that. But this is important. This is like this show, what we've been doing here, man. Yeah, there's nothing more important in the world. I'll cancel everything for this show. I don't give a damn. If I have if I'm going to a wedding, a funeral, well, not a funeral. I gotta can't cancel life. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. But sometimes you're having like a day and you don't want to do something. I get that too. So it's like, hey, I need to like chill today.
Yeah.
I don't need to do like I got stuff going on. I need to like be by myself.
And if that's happening, the responsibility should be on the individual to tell the other person, hey man,
but some people
F you, I don't want to hang out. That's true. We've all been guilty of not telling people. Like we're just like, damn it, I'll hang out with you.
But Amber Heard, Johnny Depp didn't want to hang out. Whoa, you like that? Bring back.
Woo, bring back. Let's come back to reality, ladies and gentlemen. Full circle.
Hang out,
we brought this conversation full circle.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I haven't heard about it. I didn't read about it in this freaking thing we're doing, but I know that she pooped in his bed, or she threw crap in his bed or something. So she's a nasty bastard.
Yeah, they probably weren't good for each other regardless.
No,
Here's the thing. They probably both did things they shouldn't have. And in that situation, it'd just be like, okay, you're both done. Nobody gets anything out of this. Like, you guys just break up and be over it.
You would think so, but for Hollywood actors, defamation of character or whatever,
well, he got
that's
he's going back because he wants his career back, I'm sure. He doesn't want his legacy to end this way.
Right.
And it shouldn't.
No.
Like, this is a personal matter. Like, it shouldn't matter. Like, I get you don't want him, like, now, like, if this is something he's doing to people on set and it's a constant thing, like, okay, like, this guy shouldn't be in movies anymore. But the fact that it's, like, his personal life, something happened, is a one-time thing, like, why is he getting canceled from making movies? Like, well, you're just done, dude.
Because people are stupid, man.
Like, this is your personal life. This has nothing to do with you.
People are dumb.
This has nothing to do with his movies. Like, is this how he treats people on, like, now, if this is how he treated people on set and he's like that all the time, I get it. Then it's a different situation.
And
then people should just not hire him to do movies.
Yeah, and then I partially understand
like,
to a very small extent, like if he actually had been beating on her, and then like we go watch a film of his, and you're sitting there in the theater, everybody's going, "You wife beater," you know, like you can't.
But then why'd they go to his movie?
Right, but
why support him?
But then, like I can understand just from this small perspective, like why some like producers or other they would be like, because some people would be like, well, I'm just not gonna watch. He's a wife beater. I'm not gonna watch his show. Like that's why he's got to go through so much to clear his name.
But they're worried about their company. They're not worried about him.
No, of course they're worried about their. Nobody
they don't
gives
want to look
a damn.
bad to them. It's regardless of him. But
everybody cares about themselves. You know,
like the whole thing is, if the media didn't blow it up, nobody would even know about it.
True. Yeah, why
a lot of it's the media.
But they need a story. That's how they get their bread and butter. You know, they need a story. Everybody is.
How is there not stories, man? It's the United States. There's a million things going on constantly every day.
What are you talking about, son?
What? We should talk about things that actually matter? No, let's talk about two people that nobody really knows. Well, what? There's world hunger, people starving in the streets, people coming back from war, and they got nowhere to live. What? Nah, we don't want to talk about that. That's real.
That doesn't sell, man.
Actors and actresses.
That doesn't sell.
No.
Drama sells.
But there's drama in that. That's the problem. They could spin that however they want.
Not the kind of drama people want to hear about, because we like to blur things out. We don't want to see reality. I don't want to know that there's kids starving over there. I just threw away a cheeseburger. You know, like I don't want to hear about that. It's gonna
onions on that. Gross.
Right. I don't like those. This is gonna affect my conscience if I'm aware that I'm contributing to world hunger.
And and as you're throwing that cheeseburger in the garbage, somebody just died.
Exactly. Somebody's like parched.
He could have ate that cheeseburger, and he would have lived.
Damn.
Right? Isn't that crazy? Man. Probably the same second. Most likely.
Think about all the ice that gets thrown away. Just ice cubes and stuff. Like that's water. Yeah, you think about people that are just dying of thirst in the desert, and they're drinking their piss. Going,
yeah.
Chucking. Yeah.
The snow. Throwing it into the fence.
I think about trucks, like semi trucks that pull reefer trailers. sometimes they pack those things full of ice and stuff, and they haul them, and then when it's said and done, like I believe that ice just gets thrown or whatever. Like that, there should be a method where you can throw all your ice and stuff into these things, and it like melts it down and like purifies it, and then we can reuse the water.
Where it's like I gotta go to the bathroom. Ugh.
Yeah,
that snows like it's legit. It's legit moisture from the air falling to the ground.
yeah, man, it's crazy.
It's nuts. Yeah. But that's what we get in America, and yet people still hate this country.
I know those people can go straight to hell. Okay, if you hate it, you can go straight to hell. That's another place you can go to.
I get we're all over the place here, but I work with people that come from places that, man, we don't even know the half of it.
Oh, I'm sure.
And it makes me like, you got to stay humble. You got to realize what you actually have, because people here don't realize how good they actually have it.
Mm-mm.
People think they're broke. You don't even know broke yet.
No, man. Yeah, people think they're broke while they drive their car and live in their house and eat any food they want to eat and go where they want and have their cell phone. Yeah, you don't realize what broke is. 100. None of us do.
And I hope to God, like, you never get there either. I mean, I don't want anybody to be put in that situation, but
it would be unfortunate. It would suck. I'm grateful every single day for my life. I have so many things.
Right here, man. Right, like this right here.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
That we get to do this. Unreal.
I've
got not a care in the world.
There's people that will never get this chance in their lifetime.
No.
So.
Well, it is what it is. That's why we're here. Watch us do it, okay?
We're doing this for you guys.
We're doing this for you. BTG Squad.
BTG Squad.
Out. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, the music has been cued. The skis has spoken.
I call this video in session. Do I get a second?
You do. I second that motion. Hear ye, hear ye.
We call this video.
We're out.
Where are the aliens? Maybe they're among us. I don't know.